Welcome everyone to Importance of Philosophy Part 12. As usual, I'll be reading mostly verbatim from the website importanceofphilosophy.com. The information is copyrighted by Jeff Landauer and Joseph Rollins, and the link is in the information box. We'll be starting today with the topic Reason is man's means of survival. Beginning with a quote from Ayn Rand, man's essential characteristic is his rational faculty. Man's mind is his basic means of survival, his only means of gaining knowledge. In order to sustain its life, every living species has to follow a certain course of action required by its nature. The action required to sustain human life is primarily intellectual. Everything man needs has to be discovered by his mind and produced by his effort. Production is the application of reason to the problem of survival. End quote. Homo sapiens are not particularly fast. They don't have sharp claws or teeth. They don't have hard shells, nor can they digest grass. They can't fly, spit poison, or release skunky stink bombs. So why are there so many of us? Bears should have eaten us all a long time ago. No, we humans are still around because we're smarter than the average bear. Man's mind is his tool of survival. The mind is used to gain, use, store, and recall knowledge. It is his mind that enables a farmer to know what to plant, when to plant it, how to nurture it, when to harvest it, how to prepare food from the result. It is his mind that enables a hunter to know what he needs to make a spear, how to make it, and how to use it. And it is his mind that enables a blacksmith to know what rocks contain ore, how to extract the ore, and how to make a forge and tools. In short, it is the mind that enables a person to know what to do in order to survive. Man's mind allows long-range planning and thinking. It enables such long-range planning as required for farming, hunting, and tool-making. These endeavors require the ability to conceptualize long-term cause and effect chains. I need to make a spear tonight, so I can hunt tomorrow and have food for the next 7 days. There may be some environments where people could survive for a while without long-range planning, but without the results of knowledge like spears, fire, and other technologies, people would get outbred by other animals and die out. Man's mind is his tool for survival, but like all tools, it must be properly used. The mind manipulates knowledge, and knowledge can only be obtained through reason. Without reason, there is no knowledge, and thus no survival. You must recognize reality and act in accordance with it. In order to be successful, reality is absolute. To the extent that you use reason as your method of judgment in knowledge and action, you will survive and flourish. To the extent that you ignore or evade reality, you will suffer and die. It is very important to note that survival by reason requires the freedom to act according to your reason. This is why men do not thrive under coercion, and cannot survive when they are subject to the initiation of force by others. Our next topic is values. Values are that which we seek to achieve or maintain according to our life as the standard of evaluation. Values are the motive power behind purposeful action. They are the ends to which we act. Without them, life would be impossible. Life requires self-generated action to sustain itself. Without values, one could not act, and death would follow. Value specifies a relationship between a person and a goal. A value requires a valuer, a particular person who aims to achieve or maintain something. An object cannot have value in itself. Value is relational, and so requires a person and a goal. The goal to which one aims is called the value, but the relationship is always required. This means an object cannot be of value in itself. It only gains the title of value when a person acts to achieve or maintain it. Values are essential to ethics. Ethics is concerned with human actions and the choice of those actions. Ethics evaluates those actions and the values that underlies them. It determines which values should be pursued and which shouldn't. Ethics is a code of values. Our next topic is virtue. Aristotle said we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. A virtue is a moral habit which generally results in the gaining or maintaining of your values. Your values are based on your moral standard, which should be your own life. Virtues are pre-thought-out methods for achieving your values. This means that with rational virtues, acting virtuous leads to a happy and successful life. This is very different from the traditional mystical view that there is some good out there which is opposed to your natural tendencies and you constantly have to choose between what you want and what is good. There is no choice to be made between some mystical good in your own life. Morality is not a limit on action. What is good is actually that which is in your rational self-interest. There is no conflict. It is important to keep in mind that virtues are not absolutes. Or, put another way, they are contextually absolute. They are not to be followed blindly and dogmatically. Virtues only apply within the context in which they were formulated. To understand the context and when a virtue applies is why you must understand the why behind the what of each principle. When it is not clear whether a virtue applies or how to apply it, you must fall back onto your ultimate standard of value, your life, to guide your actions. Some rational virtues are self-reliance/independence, productiveness, integrity, honesty, pride, justice, benevolence, and rationality. Our last topic for today will be self-interest. Man's interest is defined as that which benefits his life. It is an evaluation of the facts of reality. Since the nature of man's life has particular, objective requirements, determining whether something promotes his life is a statement of fact. One's interest should not be confused with one's desires. A desire is that which you wish to achieve or acquire. A desire can be subjective or irrational. One's interests, though, are objective facts of reality. They don't state what you want to achieve. They state what you should achieve to promote your life. A proper morality is based on man's self-interest. It is based on what allows him to live and flourish. Identification of his interests allows him to decide how to act and what values to pursue. It is the measure of right and wrong. I hope to see you all soon. Goodbye.